Kenpachi fight draws to a close in this week's Bleach Chapter 526, The Battle. So last time we saw them, Unohana was slashed big time by Zaraki. She just brushes it off though and uses her Kido to heal herself. And then we get the most confusing / awesome thing in the chapter. Unohana goes Bankai, which apparently just has the same name as her Shikai, Minazuki. And it just looks as though she absorbed some blood and it's all in her blade now. That's the best description I can give you because its abilities are not fucking explained after this. Zaraki is more than excited at the unleashing of Bankai and he starts going nuts while fighting and having more of his inner monologues. For some reason he's having visions of their skin flying off and they're nothing but skeletons. Seriously, what the fuck is going on? To sum up his dialogue, he's finally given a name to this battle that he's been dreaming of with Unohana, and it's called fighting. Seriously, the fuck is happening right now? Then I'm not sure, but I thought the two were having some sort of mental chat because one's asking the other if they knew they like fighting and then they agree and say that they like fighting too. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Then Unohana has her inner thoughts about how both restrain their powers in order to keep fighting all these years and how when someone finds a strong person they either kill them or raise them to be a better fighter. Flashback to their first fight and she appears to have won against Mini Zaraki as he lies in a pool of his own blood, but she says he's destined to be named Kenpachi. She declares that he was the only man that could ever make her happy as we get a farewell and Zaraki stabs her through the chest. Okay, this chapter was kind of irritating for me. We finally get Unohana's Bankai and I can't make sense of it. For some reason, its name doesn't change from the Shikai and the only difference in it is that it appears to take in blood or just becomes some black blade. And by the end you almost forget she's even using it because it's doing absolutely nothing. We are given no insight to its abilities, and we get more of what we got 2 weeks ago with both of them talking about how they suppress their power and love fighting each other. We get it. We got it 2 weeks ago. We get it now. Just explain how her Bankai works. And what makes it worse is that Zaraki somehow manages to beat Unohana while she's in Bankai. Fan-fucking-tastic. If she really is dead and my theory was wrong about both of them surviving, then we'll never have her Bankai explained. And why is that? Because people want more Zaraki, because he's awesome and don't take shit from nobody. Fuck that. Seriously, I like Zaraki, but when his survival means the death of someone who's probably cooler and needs more information about their Zanpakuto release, that's some bullshit right there. Anyways, I'm sure there are those listeners out there who think I'm just being a whiny bitch and should have enjoyed the chapter. Well, there was one thing I enjoyed, believe it or not, and it was the fact that this fight is over. Reading through the chapter really made me hope that the final panel would have the final blow so we can just move on. Luckily, my wish was granted. I'm sorry, but the lack of information and the death of someone who needs way more background is just ridiculous. Seriously though, if you enjoy the chapter, I apologize, I'm clearly ranting right now, but if you did enjoy it, then please explain what you liked about it. Did you enjoy the Bankai even though it looked as though it was hardly used and got no explanation of its abilities? Or was it fun to read through the confusing dialogue as the two talk to themselves for the second straight chapter? I can't stress this enough this week. Please give me your thoughts on this chapter in the comments below. Overall, I hated it. For my question of the week, did you know what the fuck was up with Unohana's Bankai? Because I didn't. Alright, that's it for this week. Remember to leave your thoughts on the chapter and the answer to my question in the comments below. If this review didn't anger you, feel free to like and subscribe for more weekly Bleach Chapter reviews. And go check out my Deviant Art or follow me on Twitter. Links to those in the description below. Okay, I'll be back next week to take a look at Chapter 527. Peace.